Welcome back to the evening show. Now, preparing Christmas dinner can be a very daunting task, especially if you are out to impress friends and family. But I have a secret weapon in my kitchen in Chris Sandford, and he has a fantastic meal planned for Christmas dinner for you. And tonight, we start off with the starter. Take a look. Now, Chris, Christmas is just around the corner. We've got a couple of weeks until Christmas, and you are going to be showing us a starter, a soup, a main course and a dessert between now and Christmas, so lots to get through. But today we're doing a starter.
We are. We're going to do something that's really special. I love this starter because it's one of my absolute favourites. I've got some smoked salmon, I've got some little pancakes here that I've made, cream cheese, avocado, and you're going to be making a saffron mayonnaise. Oh, very nice. So it's very simple, but it has a great effect. Simple, but a lot more, like it comes across a bit more complicated than your prawn cocktail or your melon. So if you want to do something a little bit more classy. All our viewers now are at a standard, and like yourself, has progressed this year. And what a great way to celebrate Christmas. So I think, saffron is great. And it takes 40,000 crocus heads of this to make 1 ounce. Are you serious? That's why it's so expensive. But the best stuff that I use is from India. It's just full of, it just really intensifies. Wow. But I'm going to show you how to activate this and get the best out of it. Okay. Well, you are actually. This is going in the sauce? This is going to go in our little dressing that we're going to make. So I'm just going to pop that there. And if you just take that out there for me, all I'm going to do is pop that in this little bowl here. So you can see that. And if you take that and just pinch it and have a wee sniff at it there and see what you think of that there. Wow. Isn't that a great smell? Yeah, it smells great. So, now, actually, I'm going to add, what we're going to do is infuse it. It's like tea. So we're using here now just a little bit. Now watch what happens almost instantly. Just a little bit of wine. Now look at that. You see, look what's happening there. Oh wow, the colour comes out of the saffron. The amount of people that you see that just add it to things, then mix it and serve it. But this is what you need to do. You need to infuse it. Wow. So you can see what's happening there, look. Looks great, doesn't it? And now we're going to take some of this here. How much? All of it? No, I'd say about half of that would be great if you take that little spatula. And pop this in. And pop that in. No, maybe another wee. Yeah, it's Christmas. Another wee. Yeah. It won't go to waste. Great. And give that then a good little mix around. Gently now, gently. Don't be forcing it now, just gently. And look what's happening. Wow. It goes a really cool colour, doesn't it? Yeah, and that's the key. Once you've got the wine, just to activate it there. So you only need a little splash of wine, nothing crazy. Just a little bit there, and it gives it a lovely wee bit of flavour as well, and it intensifies the taste of the saffron. Wow. So I'm sorting the sauce out. What are you doing? I'm going to, now, like I say, I made some little pancakes here. Just a normal pancake mix. But here's a wee tip. Leave it just a little bit thicker. And then you'll get something that's a wee bit more like that. Oh, right, which is absolutely perfect for this little dish here. And how many pancakes do you need to make? Well, I've made these ones here a wee bit thicker, so 3 for each one is absolutely perfect. And of course, start with your base there, so you have it there. And that's what you're going to start on. So we're going to make 2 at one time here. Okay. So we pop that in there like this. Now, avocado. It's great for Christmas. I love avocado. Doesn't it go great with smoked salmon as well? Well, I've never tried it. Well, so now, first time for everything. So all I'm going to do with this is just cut around it here and then just twist it. Here's a wee tip for you. If you leave the seed in that and you pop it, just a wee bit of cling film in your fridge, it'll stop it going black. Oh right, if you're only using half of it, you leave the seed in. Well, there's a good tip now, we like that. How much of the avocado do you need? Just half? I'm using half for this, so 4, you'll get 4 portions from one. This is a lovely avocado. Now it's not too soft and not too firm. It's just right. Perfect. So, and if you need to ripen your avocado, a brown paper bag. Brown paper bag, just pop it in. Remember we were talking about that before with mangoes and things? Yeah. Bananas, brown paper bag. It's perfect. Full of the tips today, well, it's Christmas it's Christmas. I'm going to use this here for some of my waste here. I'm going to pop that there. Okay. And keep our trimmings there. Now, is my sauce done? I don't want to over stir it. No, well, just what you do, if you can make it a little bit thinner. Oh, okay. Spread it out a little bit more, then it will activate a bit better for us. So, I've got this here. The next thing I'm going to add to this here, actually, other than avocado, is I'm going to add some cream cheese. Ooh, nice. And cream cheese again goes great with smoked salmon. That salmon, yeah. So it's great. So I'm popping my finger in there as well. Do you need to grease those little, what are these called? The little rings, yeah. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit of oil. Put it a fancy name, just rings. Okay. No, just a little bit of oil, and that works well with that. And so you kind of just layer it on then. We're just layering. That's exactly what we're doing. We're building up layers right now. Like a gatto. Cool. So in the industry we call this a tian. A tian? A tian. So, but it's just layers. We're just making layers. Okay, so. Cool. And then, do you need to chop up the avocado, or how does that work? Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to slice the avocado just at the last minute to pop it on it there.
Okay.
So this is a wee bit of a messy dish, but you know what?
It looks great when it's done.
It'll taste great as well. So take an avocado, just cut it nice and thin. See, that's just slicing there, lovely.
Wow.
Lovely. So you see, you get a lot out of one avocado.
You do, don't you?
You know, so that's what we're going to do with that there. And you know, you can take your time and you can layer it in many different ways if you like, but I just like to pop it on the side like that.
And would you make the pancakes the day before?
Absolutely.
So that you're not stressing out on Christmas Day trying to get them all done.
That's a great point, Olive, yeah. Absolutely. Make them the day before.
Yeah.
Because it will save you a lot of hassle as well.
Super. And this is essentially a cold dish anyway, so it's not as if you're trying to keep them warm or anything.
No, that's exactly it. And this is just perfect for something you can do in advance, so you can make them and leave them in the fridge.
Oh, excellent.
So you could even make them the day before.
Oh, brilliant. No, because I like that because on, Christmas Day there's so much going on in the kitchen, and in our house, Mum is always stressing out because it is stressful when you're trying to cook dinner. So, I mean, I think having something you can do the day before is brilliant.
Absolutely. And this is one of those wee dishes. Now again, I'm using smoked salmon. If you don't like smoked salmon, you can use other bits and pieces. So, here's a good bit. Good Irish sliced smoked salmon. Great value just now. And all you want to do with this, you could cut it, but do you know what? See if you just layer it in there, and you're going to get that lovely, lovely colour. So that
looks
really
great,
just fits in there, just perfect for this dish.
You've got the tricolour in there, so you do.
Oh, that's right, the flags in there as well.
There
Yes.
you go.
Great stuff. We're going to be quite
liberal.
Yeah, we're going to give, because it's Christmas.
Yeah.
So
give this one a bit more salmon.
This one here, I'll give this one a bit more there. There you go.
Yeah,
So what's next?
Top it.
Is another pancake.
Okay, cool.
So we're going to keep these ones here. Oh no, keep those ones for the top because they're lovely. So we're going to pop that one in there. Now, once you get it in, what you want to do is just gently push it. Gently.
Okay.
Don't force it now because you'll ruin the effect. But you just gently like that.
Okay.
So. And then, some cream cheese.
Brilliant. So you go again.
So we're off again with the cream cheese.
So hang on now. So there was the pancake, the cream cheese, the avocado, the salmon, pancake again, more cream cheese. Okay, I'm on track. I have it.
Good stuff. Once you see the dish finished, you'll remember exactly what's to be done.
I mean, like, does it matter? It doesn't matter, like, if you change the layers, does it?
No.
You can do whatever you want.
Absolutely. It's a great opportunity to use your imagination, initiative, and more importantly, things that you have in the cupboard that you might not have used in a wee while.
Yeah, true.
It's a great opportunity to use them as well.
Excellent.
So, like I said, the cream cheese is a bit messy.
But it's fun though. This is kind of a fun, relaxed dish, really, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I love it when you can't burn anything. I think that works out quite nicely, you know.
And all the cooking that we've done, Olive, you've never burned anything. I must say, you're absolutely, you've had a great year.
I've had a great year with you now.
You've had a great year. You've been excellent. So
I've learnt loads.
Again, avocado, nice and thinly.
Now, I wouldn't be able to cut it that quickly.
Well, get your grater, and it has a long metal bit at the top.
Oh, yeah.
The long slice it through that.
Another tip. I think that's the fourth tip you've given us.
Save your fingers.
Brilliant, okay.
So
you're going again.
We're going again.
You see, this is where I'd be slightly worried that I'd topple the tower.
Well, let me tell you, these little rings here are great, but you can get them taller. Normally I would have one slightly taller than that, but I'm doing two at one time here, so I'm trying to be a bit adventurous as well as ambitious.
Super.
But it's going to be worth it. We'll see now. The result will be well worth the effort. Now, if you get the chance, we won't have, is to pop it into the fridge. Great. If you can pop it into the fridge and give it 10 minutes in the fridge, then that would be great.
Oh, yeah. I'm making a flour.
Or overnight, of course. Would you make a flour?
Yeah, do you see?
It's getting
very... Is this the top layer, no? Yeah?
The top layer is now. One more wee bit of salmon.
Stealing the cheese.
We're going to pop that on there like this.
I like the liberal, placing of the salmon. I think that works.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's my kind of salmon.
Now, we're festive oil bottle.
Yes.
A little bit of oil. Now, that is it.
Oh, that's all. Okay, rub it.
See what happens there. We have that there, so that's just going to, again, gently pop that on there.
Sorry, did you put the oil under? Does the oil go on top?
On top.
Okay, cool. I didn't.
So we just have a...
See if you turn... Oh, you turn them over there, right.
And then we have that there.
So the oily side is on top?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
All that does, if your pancake is dried out a little bit, then it gives it a wee bit of moisture.
Okay.
So
now...
What we need to do now is we have our little bag here. We've showed everybody how to do this in the past before.
Yeah. So we don't need to do that again.
No, because
they know now.
They know now, yeah. So we're going to do that now.
So are you putting my sauce into?
We're going to use yours here now. Actually, you've got the perfect thing there. Can I just borrow that?
Yeah, you steal that.
We're going to
pop the sauce in there.
We're going to pop that
is
in
the
here.
best sauce that I've made all year.
Well, listen, it's a great little dressing this really to go with it.
I never really used saffron, to be honest, so I'm looking forward to seeing.
Well, again, now that looks real messy, but watch. You can just pop that down like that there.
And then you just cut off the top and you have a little piping bag.
And pop that down there like that.
Super.
And it says we have our little piping bag there.
Excellent.
Trim that back so we don't want too big. Pop that out the way.
Out of the way.
And now, what we're going to do...
Beautiful plate as well, by
Here we
the
are.
way.
That's one of my favourite plates. This is one of my favourite plates. So, Olive.
Be very careful. Boom.
Right there.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Say a prayer.
Say a little prayer.
We don't want any panics on Christmas Day. Oh, look.
So we have a little bit of that there, so you can see if I had a bigger. But now, for me, I like this just to be something simple. Just
a little drizzle.
A wee drizzle around there like that.
A little Christmas wreath. Now,
just something simple like that. And if you wanted, you could just, well, no, actually, there's plenty on there, but we could look just a little bit like that there. Plop a bit like that one there.
Now, do you know what? If your guests aren't impressed with that at Christmas, then you have every right to send them home, because to me, that is so cool for Christmas. Your starter, the tricolour, happy days. Thank you so much, Chris. Thanks a million. Yes, a super dish there, and so simple to prepare. And what I'm loving about Chris's recipes there is the fact that so much of that preparation is done the day before, which takes so much stress out of your Christmas day, and isn't that the way it should be? And if you want to get your hands on the recipe, and indeed the rest of the recipes to finish off that dinner, then you can log on to the website www.city.ie and click on the Evening Show page, or you can email us theeveningshow@city.ie. Now, that's your lot for tonight. Jimmy is back on Monday. He will be here at 7, repeated at 9. Do join him then. But until then, have a wonderful weekend. See you soon. Bye-bye.